Hey you guys, it's been such a very long time since I've done a video. I am ready to make a comeback and start over again with something new. I know you guys have seen the whole Rob Kardashian, Blac Chyna situation unfold. You know, there was a lot of crazy things that was being said about Chyna and Rob exploding her, like, you know, showing new pictures of her and all that stuff. I just want to elaborate and go over just a review of what's going on between the two of them and what I see is going to happen in the future. I previously did a reading on Blac Chyna, and that is still, and you know, that's still happening. All that I said that's going to happen with her, I did a coming of the years reading for her. So let's focus on this reading with Rob and Chyna. As you know, Rob and Chyna had a fallout. Okay, I guess Chyna was trying to move on from Rob, and Rob wasn't accepting of it, and what happened was Chyna, in pure anger, posted a video or sent a video to Rob stating that, you know, she's with somebody else, to leave her alone, and Rob didn't like that, so he, you know, really tore her image up for that whole, 3-4 days that happened. So I just want to get into the mind of what is happening right now. And I did see Chyna go on, I think it was Nightline and some other, was it ABC? It was something, Good Morning ABC, that she went on to discuss the situation, and it was a mess. So let's get started with this reading. I know I said that like 3 or 4 times, but I'm so excited about it. So the first thing that I'm seeing with Rob is that I do feel that he feels upset and he feels very lost, and he really doesn't know where to go after this. He's really not trying to go out the house. He's really trying to stay in and spend time with Dream and just enjoy himself in the company. He doesn't want to be around his family. I don't see that. I feel that they just want to talk about what happened, and he's not really in a space to want to talk about what happened between him and Chyna and how he's going to go about what is he going to do legally. I do see the sisters are trying to push him into making a decision on, you need to protect yourself, you need to do this, you need to do that. The mother wants to say stuff, and I do feel that, you know, Chris is very sneaky. Chris has people, you know, plotting things, wanting to find out about what's going on with Chyna. You know, she really wants to twist this story into something that it isn't, you know, just to protect her son. So she is really looking for vengeance. So I would say for Blac Chyna to be very careful, to watch herself and to protect her circle. Don't have any type of drama around her. Nothing going on that would make it seem that she's troublesome or anything in that nature. When it comes to what I see happening further, I do see that Rob is going to end up cleaning up his image. He's going to be ready to start again. I do see Chyna still there in the picture, as like doing her own thing. I do see her traveling and living life and being happy and not worried about a lot of things. But when it comes to Rob, he's going to get a second chance. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. He's going to get a second chance in starting over, and he regrets a lot. Sorry guys, he regrets a lot that he has done, and he's looking to move forward. From a legal standpoint, I don't think Chyna wants to sue him. I don't think that she wants to do more harm. I think she just wants to put this behind her and move forward, and so does he. I do feel that he still loves her. He still does care very much about her, and he is very hopeful to see what could happen between them in the future. But do I feel that they will rekindle love together? It is a strong possibility that they may try to go back and work things out, but there's so much damage, and I see that Blac Chyna is thinking of that when she decides to go back to Rob, or if she does decide. I feel like she's going to think about what he put her through and how he made her feel, and he's going to try to reassure her and make her feel better and try to say, you know, I made a mistake and I really want to make things work. I really want to be a family, and that is true. He does want to, But is he certain that he wants it to be with Blac Chyna? He really isn't. He really just wants to settle down because he sees how happy his daughter is, and he just wants that family dynamic. But I don't really know if they're going to really settle down together. I see this is going to be an on and off thing. It could be more children. I did state that. I did say if you go to my Instagram, Visions by Z, you will see that I did say they're going to have more children, and it is possibly they can still marry, but I don't see that the marriage part anymore. I see the more children happening in this union. When it comes to the family, the sisters, I do feel like they're being very quiet. I do feel that they're talking to people, but it's kind of like they can't make a move when it comes to Chyna. Like their hands are tied. I don't feel that they can really do anything to her at this point because their hands are tied for some reason. Every turn they take, it's like there's nothing they can do about what's going on now. There's no way they can protect Rob right now because of the extent of what Rob did. And Chyna didn't retaliate and say, you know, and explode him for anything. She said her part. So it makes it more difficult because she took a different approach. She didn't lash out. And I think that's what they were waiting for. So I feel that there is fear there. That they fear Chyna. They fear her in a way that she may take over. I feel like a lot of the energy has died down. I feel like they have other plans. I feel like Kim has different plans going on, what she wants to take. She kind of wants to direct this energy in a different way, do something about herself and put herself out there so they can forget about this happening. And when it comes to Khole, I know I got a comment that somebody wanted me to see what's going on with Khole. I feel like Khloe's happy. I feel like she's happy with the guy that she's with. I do feel like she will conceive a child within the next year, and it will be a little boy that she will be having. So that is, and then I do feel that she's going to be married. She's going to be remarrying or engaged or getting married and settling down and having more than one child. She will be having that with the person that she is with. They're happy, and she can finally let her guard down, because I feel like Khloe always act like the oldest, out of all the girls. She always act like oldest, but to come to find out she's not. But she will be in a better place. She'll be ready to move on with her life, and all this drama between Rob and Chyna will fade out on its own. Everything is still a little fresh right now, but I do see they're going to be moving in separate directions, and yes, they can rekindle this love that they had, but it's going to be short term. They're going to be intimate, be together 1 minute, and next minute they're not going to be together. And it's more of Blac Chyna not wanting to do it, but I do see children with them too, so something could bring them back together. And I think it will take some time for them to make things right, because there's a lot of things that Rob needs to work on. Okay, Kylie with the show, I'm not really seeing it as being very successful. The first stages are going to be good, and then it's just not. It's going to fade out. That's going to fade out too. It's not going to be all that great. I do see the Kardashians are going to come out with another season, and it's going to be really good. The one that Rob, talks about Chyna and all that stuff, that's going to be really good. But honestly, you guys, I do feel that the Kardashians are going to be doing separate projects. They're not going to be doing things as a family or a group anymore. I do see them moving on from keeping up with the Kardashians. I do see them moving on. I do see the show still going on, but I do see them having their separate lives, especially Khloe. Khloe is ready to move on and be happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you want more detail, if you want a personal reading, you can always contact me via Instagram, my email, or you can just set up a reading through the DM, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for reaching me again, and I will be back with an August horoscope of the month. So I'll be doing all the zodiac signs. I probably will be starting that sometime next week, and It will be very good. So, talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.